live, so that should hopefully push us into live mode in a second. So I'm going to go record on this computer. I'm just going to double check that we are live. Check. We are live. Laura, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you, Ben. How are you?
I'm really well, thank you. Actually, realised I've just come back from a beautiful little holiday.
Sun-kissed.
Which was a really good detox and a recharge of the batteries. So let everyone know what you've just been up to.
You've just made us do a fit test on our boot camp weekly session for a Monday because you were feeling revived and regenerated after your relaxing, detoxing holiday and thought that you'd take it out on the rest of us.
I never think like that, Laura. You know, it's Monday. So Mondays and Wednesdays are boot camps. And I thought, why not freshen it up with a nice strength and fitness test? Because actually that's going to set you up nicely for our Thursday outdoor boot camp. Did I tell you that?
To that. No, but to be fair, I do enjoy them. They do kickstart the week on Mondays. So it's always good fun.
Fantastic. So ladies, gents, welcome to another client success story group interview. I am joined today by the awesome Laura Parker, who just completed a 60-day beasting, a 60-day changing her habits and routines. And it gives me great pleasure to be able to welcome her on to tonight's Zoom. As she just talked about there, she has, I feel a little bit mean, Laura. I've just put you through an inch of your life. A great training session. And
I'm still red from it.
and then I need you to come and do a live interview. But hey, just if you would, just let everyone knows your name is Laura, but just introduce
Hi, Laura.
Tell everyone a little bit about yourself, Laura.
Well, I work in the property industry. I got in touch with Ben at the end of January, beginning of February. He already personally trains a friend of mine, so I already know that he gets results on a one-to-one basis through my other friend, and I thought I'd give it a go. So I got in touch.
Fantastic. So tell everyone, let everyone know a little bit about your challenges and struggles prior to joining the Drop Adjust challenge, Laura, if you would.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm not original when it comes to answering this question because it is just, as everybody around the world, it's lockdown. It's just the lack of motivation. It's no, you can't get up and do anything. There's only so many dog walks you can take your puppy on. And I say puppy, is actually 11 next week. So, it just I needed to do something before I drove myself insane.
Fantastic. What were you weighing, if you don't mind me asking, at the start of the challenge? Don't go into too much detail. What were you weighing roughly at the start of the challenge?
I was closer to 12 stone or just over 12 stone than I care to admit to be honest.
Okay, fantastic. So you, like you said, you weren't like
comfortable, happy.
I've got to be careful what I say because there's people who would like to be your weight, right? Because you're not, like you said, you won't mind me saying this, but you're not big. But like you said, you just weren't happy, were you? I mean,
it wasn't for me. It might, from what I'm used to being. And I was very active prior to lockdown and personal circumstances that happened to me. And I always had a gym membership and I used to do boxing and I used to do this and I used to do that. And the lockdown stopped everything. I mean, I was at the gym 2 or 3 times a week. Something had to go because I was still eating the same levels of food that I was eating when I was working out. And of course, I had nowhere to go but expand on my own body. So it wasn't fun.
What sort of things have you tried in the past, Laura?
Oh, well, exercise-wise.
Yeah, nutrition, diet plans, all of that.
Yeah, well, when I was doing the boxing, I really, really dedicated to that. That was a 10-week training program, and I was doing the Lean and 15 Joe Wicks diet to go with that, and that was a really, really good time. And I carried that on afterwards, doing season 2 with them, but not the fight. And then I did a spell of pole dancing that lasted a month. The bruises were just insane, so that one gave up quite quickly. Yeah, and then basically just joined the gym, and I prefer classes, doing boot camp and swimming and things like that with other people. Not really just going up and sitting on the machines and doing that kind of stuff. That's not really my cup of tea.
Yeah, nice. So fast forward to where you are today then, Laura. Okay, what results? Because we've got a few people watching live now, and they're probably on here wanting to know what kind of results. So tell them, what results have you achieved working with us over the last 60 days?
I've lost lots of inches, which is always really good. So my goal basically was the fact that I'm usually comfortably a size 10 to 12, and I don't really mind that. I'm sort of an 11, if you like. But I was pushing closer to a 14. So now all my size 10s fit again. So I've lost inches, and that weight has come off. It's not as much as I was expecting it to be, but everyone knows muscle weighs more than fat. And I lost about 12 pounds. So I'm just getting inching down to where I want to be.
Fantastic. How's that making you feel? How are you operating?
Oh, people are complimenting. They can see the shape of my face again. And then, I walk into, places and I haven't seen people in such a long time. And they have complimented on it, which is really nice and encouraging. And it keeps you wanting to go and do that a little bit more.
Yeah, fantastic. So what has this meant to you in other aspects of your life?
There's more energy. You just want to get up and do things. You're not just sitting around watching TV or just sitting down, in the garden not doing anything. You just want to go and get things done. It's more productivity. You see results. You get more accomplished when you do things. It just snowballs. It's a positive snowball effect rather than a negative one.
Phenomenal. If someone's been seeing all the results what you have achieved so far, but they maybe have a few seeds of doubt, maybe they're not confident, maybe they don't know like the quite steps, because I always like my clients to tell them what they should potentially do. But if someone is seeing all the results, but they've got a few seeds of doubt before joining, what would you say to that person that's watching right now?
Reach out and talk to you.
And do what?
Make that step. Just have that conversation with you. You'll put everybody at ease. You'll make a plan tailored to that specific person. You include everybody. You have a laugh with everybody. It just makes it easy because you know what you're getting. Don't have doubt. Do it.
Tell everyone a little bit about the program that I set for you. So it incorporated the 4 pillars. When I told you a little bit about what that incorporated, what was your overall thoughts on that? I'm always intrigued to know.
Initially, I just thought, okay, well, this is more than I bargained for, because to be fair, when I first started, normally you just get the boot camp bit, the exercise bit, and you sort of focus on that. And yeah, you'll get the sort of, here you go, here's your diet, try that, see how you get on with it. But it's a little bit more complex with yours, but not in a bad way, not as in an off-putting, there's too much to do. You don't set homework or anything like that. You're not a taskmaster. Yeah. But there is... it's a lifestyle change rather than a habit changer. So you'll start doing things that where actually you get into habits of writing things down. There's a lot of accountability. There's a lot of mindfulness in addition to the bare bones of any weight loss program, journey, whatever you want to call it, with physically doing the exercise and, monitoring what you have to eat. But it's the whole package rather than just a couple of elements of it.
Yeah. The crazy thing is, Laura, I think you know that anyway, because you came on the second generation of the clients that I took on first. But I took on 11 ladies initially, and they lost 16 dress sizes in 6 weeks, and they lost 120 pounds. I think right now, with the 28 ladies that I've worked with collectively, do you know how much weight you've lost?
No, you haven't actually given that result yet. I've not heard that one yet.
250 pounds.
There you go.
Yeah. And I think that's 20, it's around 25 dress sizes so far. So 25 dress sizes are on the floor. I've got husbands, partners contacting me going, you're costing me a fortune because my partner,
new clothes,
because they need new clothes. So but they've got a happy partner, right? So happy wife, happy life, right? That's what that
is what they say.
Is what they say. So listen, Laura, thank you so much. Apologies for pulling you in on a night when you've been beasted with a fitness and strength test. The good news is for you, or the bad news is that you've got the outdoor boot camp coming on Thursday. So I'm really, really excited to get people outdoors and training. My dog's over there by the door having a little cry. So if anyone's listening, watching, I do feed my dog. All right. She just wants to go up. You can hear my daughter and everything else out there. But listen, thanks for tuning in. Anyone that's watching, I'm sure you'll agree, Laura's done a phenomenal aspect. She's changed her habits, her mindset. She's dropped 11 pounds. She's dropped her dress size. In the comments below, please, if you would, put your hands together, share some positivity. Thanks for tuning in, Laura. I'll see you on Thursday. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and I'll see you all real soon.